Welcome back to Wall Décor, your go-to destination for seasonal home decor inspiration. Today, we're diving into the heart of autumn with a focus on creating an elegant fall living room using vintage decor ideas. If you love cozy, timeless spaces that still feel fresh and inviting, you're in for a treat. Before we begin, make sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and let us know in the comments which fall decor idea is your favorite. Your support helps us bring you more inspiring and creative content every week. So grab a warm drink, snuggle up, and let's get ready to transform your living room into a vintage-inspired autumn haven that you'll love spending time in all season long. The foundation of any fall living room starts with color. For a vintage twist, think deep, muted tones like burnt orange, mustard gold, forest green, and rich burgundy. These colors instantly bring warmth and evoke the nostalgic charm of past autumn. Incorporate these hues through your textiles. Throw pillows, blankets, and even vintage area rugs. Using a consistent palette across the room will tie everything together while allowing you to play with texture and pattern. If your walls are neutral, these rich tones will pop beautifully. But if you're feeling bold, consider an accent wall in a vintage-inspired shade to make the whole space feel enveloped in warmth. Vintage furniture brings soul to your living room. Look for classic pieces like a tufted velvet sofa, a worn leather armchair, or a carved wooden coffee table. These pieces carry history and can be mixed with modern accents for a timeless look. You don't have to spend a fortune. Antique stores, estate sales, and even Facebook Marketplace can be gold mines for affordable, authentic finds. Sometimes a little wear and tear just adds to the character. old and new. Keep in mind balance. Too many antiques can feel heavy, while just a few thoughtfully placed pieces will create that vintage charm without overwhelming the space. Fall is all about warmth, and textiles are the easiest way to achieve that. Layer throw blankets of different textures, chunky knit, soft flannel, and vintage-style quilts for a cozy, lived-in look. Mixing patterns works well in a vintage space. Don't be afraid to combine florals, plaids, and damask prints as long as they share a common color story. These layers not only provide comfort, but also make your living room visually inviting. Guests will feel instantly welcomed when they see a couch draped with blankets, ready to be pulled around their shoulder. Lighting sets the mood, especially during the darker fall months. Consider antique table lamps with fabric shades, brass floor lamps, or even a crystal chandelier for a touch of elegance. Warm. Soft lighting works best for autumn. Swap out bright white bulbs for warmer tones to create that golden glow. This instantly makes a room feel more intimate. If you find a lamp base you love but not the shade, replace it with something vintage-inspired, like pleated fabric or burlap. The right shade can completely transform a piece. If you have a fireplace, fall is its time to shine. Dress the mantel with vintage candlesticks, seasonal garlands, and framed art with autumnal themes. vintage vibe, add an antique fireplace screen or a basket of stacked firewood, even if you have a gas fireplace. It's all about layers of texture and charm. Don't forget to swap your usual mantel mirror or art for something in a warm, rustic frame. Gold leaf, carved wood, or even weathered metal all work beautifully. Fresh or dried florals instantly breathe life into a fall living room. Choose arrangements with eucalyptus, wheat stalks, marigolds, and dried roses for that vintage touch. Display them in antique vases, ceramic pitchers, or even repurpose tin cans for a farmhouse flair. Dried arrangements are especially fitting. They last all season, and their muted tones blend perfectly with vintage decor. Fall is a perfect time to bring out personal collections, antique books, vintage cameras, or even family heirlooms. These items make your living room unique and full of story. Arrange them on shelves, coffee tables, or sideboards, mixing them with seasonal accents like small pumpkins or candle holders. When styling, group items in odd numbers and vary heights for a more visually appealing display. Nature is the ultimate autumn decorator. Bring in branches, pine cones, and acorns to add organic texture to your living room. Place them in vintage baskets, wooden bowls, or glass cloches for a rustic yet refined. The combination of natural elements with vintage decor creates a sense of authenticity and warmth that feels both seasonal and timeless. A beautiful vintage mirror can brighten a room and reflect the warm glow of autumn lighting. Look for ornate gold frames, distressed wood, or oval shapes for added charm. Hang a large mirror above a mantel or lean one casually against a wall for an effortlessly chic look. The reflection of flickering candles or autumn foliage outside can add a magical touch to your evening. A vintage or vintage-inspired rug can ground your living room and tie together all your autumn colors. Persian, oriental, or faded floral patterns work beautifully. Choose a rug with warm tones that complement your existing palette. It's an easy way to make the whole room feel more cohesive. rugs, like a smaller vintage piece over a neutral jute rug, can add extra dimension and visual interest. Swap your everyday art for pieces that reflect the season. Think landscapes, still life paintings of autumn harvests, or botanical print. Vintage frames, especially with gilded or distressed finishes, add instant character to any art piece. You can even create a seasonal gallery wall that changes throughout the year, keeping your space fresh and inspiring. Your coffee and side tables are prime spots for seasonal styling. Stack old books, add a candle in a brass holder, and top it with a small pumpkin or gourd. Use vintage trays to corral small items, keeping the look neat yet charming. Switching out these little vignettes every few weeks keeps your living room decor feeling fresh and dynamic. Nothing says fall like curling up with a good book. Create a vintage-inspired reading corner with a tufted chair, a soft throw, and a small side table for your tea or coffee. vintage floor lamp for warm light, and maybe a small stack of your favorite autumn reads nearby. This little space can be your personal retreat during the chilly months. Scent is a big part of seasonal ambience. Use candles, oil diffusers, or simmer pots with notes of cinnamon, clove, apple, and vanilla. Vintage candle holders or ceramic diffusers can tie the look together while adding fragrance to your living room. Your guests will remember not just how your home looked, but also how it smelled, an often overlooked but powerful design detail. And there you have it, elegant fall living room ideas infused with vintage charm to warm up your home for the season. We've explored everything from furniture and textiles to lighting and scent, all with that cozy autumn magic. Thank you so much for spending time with us here at Wall Décor. We hope you feel inspired to add a touch of history and warmth to your space this fall. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share your favorite fall decor tip in the comments below. Until next time, happy decorating!